Also, if it was a refurb, how come there are no scratches on the bolt or any of the metal parts? And of course on my original bayonet right here, since this original bayonet, of course, this must have been a refurb too, right? How come on this bayonet, let's see if I'm getting the light here. How come on this bayonet right here, it's unsharpened? They must have been a great refurb company. It's unsharpened on this side. We turn it over. It's unsharpened and unmarked on the other side. Perfectly. Now, this right here is where the 75-year-old bluing has come off a little bit. But if you'll notice the Bakelite handle right here, there is no marks on it aside from being 75 years old. This does have a few little tiny beater marks. I don't know what that's there for. And the bluings come off there, and you can see where the top of that went on underneath the barrel lug right there. And this is a Bakelite handle on the other side. Underneath, on the steel, all of the steel right here. No scratches, no battle things. And you can look and see how well that blade is, all the way down the line. So they must have refurbed this too. How many of you ever out there in the world seen an unsharpened K98 bayonet? And this is the lug. This is the cover right here. And this cover is very old. It even has marks right on the very end there. Here's the other side. There's no scratches, no more. I mean, compared to, and this says like Copenhagen 1940, something like that. I don't know what that means. But if this was a refurb, there's one other way to tell if my word is correct and everyone else is lying. And that is, if a rifle is used over and over and over again, and I'm not a gunsmith, but I understand the barrel wears out, especially when you're in a big war, you know, like with 20 million Russians. So if I were to take an 8mm shell and stick it, the nose of it down here, and if that nose barely went down in there, that means that this barrel is in almost brand new shape. Now if I could stick almost a whole bullet down the barrel, that would mean the barrel's worn out. And I'm sure a gunsmith has different types of calipers that they can stick down in here, diameter calipers, to see how worn out this is. That would show it probably was a refurb. But unfortunately, I don't have any 8mm bullets because I have children, and I do love my old weapons. But if I'm not going to fire it, and I got kids around, I'm not going to have any bullets when I don't need them. So I should break down and go buy myself a box of them, but I only need one, and I don't plan on firing it. Right here on Weed Lovers, it says 5397 or something. The Germans never did that. What happened is at your Mauser Refurnish fly-by-night agency that you paid $99 for the rifle, they got you an action and everything with all the numbers matching. They found a pretty clean stock, switched the action to the clean stock, and then punched in the same numbers, 5347 or whatever it was, that is on the rifle metal parts. So you think you have an all-matching rifle? Well, you don't. And then if you want to look more closely, Mr. Weed Lover, dumb shit, if you will look at all of your bluing compared to mine, this is what original bluing looks like. Not yours. Yours look like someone powder coated black on everything because they wanted to make it look good so they could sell it to some idiot. Kind of like you, asshole. So, out there in YouTube land, you can be the judge. My next step is I'm going to measure the diameter of that barrel, the inside of that barrel. And if the inside of that barrel is brand new specs, then this rifle right here is virtually brand new and never used. I rest my case. Anyway, I hope you like my old gun that I inherited. I've shot maybe 4 times. Last time was 20 years ago. It's a great museum piece, and I'm just going to keep it for history, along with my refurbished, completely unsharpened K98 dagger, along with the refurbished handle that's completely untouched. I mean, whoever did the job on this must have done it really great, right? Or maybe it wasn't refurbished. Maybe it was brought just from the armory, just like it is. The camera in high definition doesn't fucking lie. Okay, you got that, pothead? Nice try. Apology accepted. Now go outside and smoke a blunt or something. Make yourself useful. And one of these days I will take it apart. But remember, this was done in 1937. That means that this steel action is 74 years old. For 74 years old, it looks really great for being a refurb. And it should have Nazi markings somewhere down here, here, or underneath here, and there is nothing. Well, that's because it was all sanded off. Well, bullshit. It was never done that way because it was never released to the Army. And there's that deal again for Koenig. Anyway, I still claim that this is the finest Kar 98 original on YouTube, and I have not yet seen one better in stock original shape. And once I prove the diameter of the inside of that barrel, then I know I'm going to be right. So I hope you like the old girl.